Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, and thanks for watching News 8 Now. I'm Michael Germain. Alexandra is off today. The Diocese of La Crosse are hosting a Eucharistic rally at the La Crosse Center. They began the day with the transfer of the Eucharistic procession from the Diocese of Winona-Rochester to the Diocese La Crosse. The procession is part of a nationwide pilgrimage where members of the Catholic Church walk from city to city on 4 predetermined routes. One participant says he hopes the pilgrimage will raise more awareness for the Catholic faith. With the Eucharistic transfer complete, participants are heading over to the La Crosse Center for an all-day celebration. To celebrate National Donut Day, Linda's Bakery is partnering with the Salvation Army for a fundraiser. The Salvation Army's relationship with donuts goes back a long time. Back in World War I, the nonprofit traveled to the front lines and served donuts to American troops as a way to boost morale. To celebrate that connection, Linda's Bakery will donate 50 cents for every donut purchased today to the Make a House a Home program at the Salvation Army of La Crosse. The program provides a move-in basket with household essentials to residents graduating from the Salvation Army's emergency shelter to permanent housing. Salvation Army's Director of Development says working with people in need is very rewarding.
So when you think about the differences that make, you think about not only the individuals, the men, the women, but the children as well. The children are the important factor there, and they have a place to call home.
Guam adds that the La Crosse Salvation Army has helped over 80 people move into permanent housing since October of 2022.
Well, weather conditions have been tough on trees and hair products lately. We had the gusty thunderstorms, thunder showers Wednesday night, and then yesterday, peak wind gusts of 36 to 42 miles per hour in places like Lake City, Preston, La Crosse Airport, 40 miles per hour, also in Prairie du Chien, and then Decorah and Eau Claire. Again, peak gusts around 36, 37 miles per hour. Now, not as windy today, but still breezy. Plenty of sunshine right now, chance of showers late tonight into tomorrow morning, and another chance of thunder showers around Tuesday of next week. But overall, the next 8 days, a much drier weather pattern than what we've seen as of late. Now, currently mostly sunny. That batch of rain in the clouds over South Dakota, that's what's heading our way for late tonight into tomorrow morning. Current temperatures generally between about 70 and 75 degrees, including 70 in Eau Claire, 72 in Winona, 73 here in La Crosse. So sunny to partly cloudy this afternoon. Still kind of breezy. Northwest winds 10 to 20, gusting to 30. Highs in La Crosse around 78 degrees. I'll discuss those rain chances for late tonight and have the detailed weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Bill. President Biden warned of the current threats to democracy during a speech today to honor U.S. soldiers who took part in the D-Day invasion that began 80 years ago this week. Ahead of his address, the president also issued a rare apology. Natalie Brand reports from Washington, D.C.
At Pointe du Arc Friday, President Biden paid tribute to the U.S. Army Rangers who scaled the 100-foot cliffs between Omaha and Utah Beach 80 years ago to neutralize German artillery, helping the Allies turn the tide of World War II.
When the Nazis cut the ropes, the Rangers used their hands. And inch by inch, foot by foot, yard by yard, the Rangers literally clawed their way up this mighty precipice.
In a speech on democracy, the president connected D-Day to supporting Ukraine's fight for freedom.
They stood against Hitler's aggression. Does anyone doubt that they would want America to stand up against Putin's aggression here in Europe today?
Earlier in the day, the president met in Paris with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, where he pledged continued U.S. support in Ukraine's war with Russia and publicly apologized to Zelensky for the congressional gridlock earlier this year that held up a critically needed aid package.
I'm not going to walk away from you. I apologize for those weeks of not knowing what's going to happen in terms of funding.
The president also announced a new $225 million assistance package for Ukraine as it fights off Russia's offensive around Kharkiv. Natalie Brand, CBS News.
The State Department says the new aid package includes air defense interceptors, artillery systems and munitions, armored vehicles, and anti-tank weapons. The temporary pier constructed by the U.S. military to bring aid into Gaza is expected to resume operations today. A U.S. defense official says if all goes according to plan, aid distribution will restart within the next day. The pier had only been operating for several days before heavy seas damaged it last week. Before it broke apart, the maritime corridor helped deliver about 1,000 metric tons of aid into Gaza. As the war in Gaza continues, the White House complex is beefing up security ahead of pro-Palestinian demonstrations tomorrow. The Secret Service has put up temporary fencing that blocks access to the White House gates around Pennsylvania Avenue. The agency is anticipating up to 12,000 people to show up to protest the Biden administration's support for Israel in Gaza. Here's some important safety information as people hit the water as summer approaches. Water safety experts have found the color of your child's swimsuit could impact their safety at a swimming pool or the beach. Alive Solutions, a company which specializes in water safety, found in 2 separate experiments that certain swimsuit colors are easier to spot in a swimming pool or open water. Spotting the suits could help a lifeguard or others save a child who is drowning. In a swimming pool with a light-colored bottom, the company's test showed neon pink and neon orange appear to be the most visible. In 18 inches of lake water, the test showed bright neon colors, including neon orange, yellow, and green, were most visible against the lake bottom. The American Lifeguard Association says swimwear colors to avoid are light blue, gray, or green, which can blend with water and surroundings. Baby loungers are posing multiple risks to infants. After the break, we'll tell you why this brand is being recalled.
Ashley's Stars and Stripes sale is going on now. Don't miss these furniture hot buys, now only $7.99. Plus pay 0% interest for 5 years with no minimum purchase in-store only. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
Every week it costs more to feed my family. Prices are just out of control.
Boy, inflation is really hurting us. It's got to stop.
Career politicians like Biden and Baldwin just don't get it. They're making things harder for folks here in Wisconsin. By stopping the crazy spending that caused inflation and cutting red tape, we can bring prices down. It's time for a change. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. I'll get the job done for Wisconsin families.
When you're injured in an accident, one mistake could cost you a lot of money.
Nobody knows bikers and the law like Hupy and Abraham.
They know how to get you all the money that you deserve.
It costs nothing for you to contact Hupy and Abraham, and they will never take a fee unless they win your case.
They got me way more than I thought I would get. Hupy and Abraham mean business.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
The pain level was over 10. There's days where I just sat and cried and asked the good Lord to take me. And my doctor recommended that I go to Good Feet and try the arch supports. And I took about 3-4 steps, turned around and went and sat back down and started to cry. It was the first time that I had no pain. I'm not an actor. I want people to know my testimony. I want them to know what arch support's gonna do from Good Feet.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
Ashley's Stars and Stripes mattress sale is going on now. Don't miss these mattress hot buys, now only $7.99. And get a free adjustable base upgrade with an Align by Ashley Sleep mattress purchase. Only at Ashley. Shop more deals in-store and online.
Parents are being warned to immediately stop using baby loungers under the brand name DHZJM. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says these loungers pose multiple risks to infants and have been linked to at least one death. They were sold on Amazon between January of 2020 and November of last year. U.S. job growth exceeded economists' expectations in May. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says the month saw a total of 272,000 jobs added. That's significantly more than the 180,000 that economists had expected. The bulk of May's job gains were in service-providing industries like healthcare and social assistance. Those industries saw over 83,000 new jobs. Through May, the U.S. economy had added an average of nearly 248,000 jobs per month. That's roughly in line with the strong job growth seen last year. After a 4-year hiatus, fans of the Hunger Games get ready to return to Panem. Book publisher Scholastic had announced that a 5th novel in the Suzanne Collins series will hit store shelves in March of next year. The new story, titled Sunrise on the Reaping, takes place 25 years before the first Hunger Games novel and 40 years after the prequel, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Copies can be pre-ordered right now. A movie based on the new book is also slated for release in November of 2026. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us, more news is next.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $200 at Walmart, over $300 at LensCrafters, and over $200 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird. With the best service, quality, and prices, Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. To help you remember, I made this cheer. V value, A awesome value, L lots of value. You get 2 pairs of free eye exam and anti-glare lenses for only $79.
Caring about someone all the time, even if you can't be with them all the time, that's modern caregiving, and that's Nomo. Nomo lets you check in, even when you can't check in person. Now, let's say it's your mom. Nomo's no-camera motion sensors check mom's normal motion in mom's home and sends all that to your Nomo app. Like what? Like mom getting out of bed, opening the fridge, her medicine cabinet. Nomo checks. You check your Nomo app. Normal day? Good to know. Not normal. That's when you need to know. And with Nomo, you can alert emergency services fast. Maybe you can't be there, but you can still care. No more, worry less with Nomo. Nomo Smart Care. N-O-M-O Smart Care.
What is a hero? Not the kind from comic books and movies, saving the day. We're talking about everyday heroes, those with a special kind of courage or ability, those saving the day, one person at a time. News 8 Now wants to find those heroes and thank them for bettering our community. Go to news8000.com, click on Features, then Hometown Heroes to nominate someone you feel is truly a hometown hero.
Could your sugar-free sweetener increase your risk of heart attack and stroke? New research from the Cleveland Clinic says yes. The study analyzed over 3,000 patients and found that high levels of xylitol in the blood increase the risk of cardiovascular events. Researchers hope their findings will lead to better scrutiny of artificial sweeteners, especially as they continue to be recommended to battle obesity and diabetes. Calls for severe poisonings are up at poison centers around the country. Researchers at UVA School of Medicine looked at 33 million poisoning cases between 2007 and 2021. They found intentional deadly exposures increased more than 200%. For children, the rate jumped by 77%. Researchers say the increase may be linked to the growing mental health crisis and the rise of opioid use. Despite being considered generally healthy, young athletes are not immune to heart disease. A new study from UCLA on hundreds of athletes shows more than 40% of teens had pre-hypertension or hypertension. Male athletes and those in multiple sports were at higher risk. Researchers say training routines, diet, and body size could be contributing factors. Those were some of today's health headlines. Here's a look at CityCam 8. Bill is in next with our forecast.
Every day, we get to know more about California multimillionaire Eric Hovde, a CEO whose bank makes millions at our seniors' expense. Hovde's bank even owns a nursing home being sued for elder abuse and wrongful death. No wonder Hovde said most seniors shouldn't vote. Listen,
If you're in a nursing home, you only have 5-6 month life expectancy. Almost nobody in a nursing home is in a point to vote.
Eric Hovde, a California CEO we can't trust to look out for our families. Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
At an 11% rebate at Menards. From hitches to ratchet straps and everything in between, we've got your hauling needs covered. This TowSmart starter kit, which includes a 2-inch hitch ball and 5/8 hitch pin, is only $14.99 after rebate. Skill delivers advanced power and torque with convenience and portability. The PowerCore 20 battery is interchangeable with every Skill 20-volt power tool. This 20-volt 4-tool combo kit is $114.81 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
When patients want to address their smoking or vaping, doctors refer them to smokefree.gov for free help. Chat online with an expert. Build your plan to address smoking, vaping, or chewing tobacco. Sign up for free texts from people like you. Doctors know they go at your pace. Visit smokefree.gov. That's smokefree.gov. Smokefree.gov.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together. Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today, a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Hey, welcome back to you. Happy Friday afternoon. We'll start with the allergy report. High symptoms across the board today for pine trees and grass pollen. Medium to high for tomorrow. Tractor Central mowing forecast, green light today and Sunday, yellow light tomorrow due to the rain shower chances in the morning. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s all 3 days. Still kind of breezy today as well. Just a few fair weather cumulus clouds starting to bubble up. 73 the high so far today, 60 the low this morning. Averages are 80 and 58. 100 the record high set in 2011. 39 the record low set way back in 1935. Sun sets this evening at 8:45. 73 degrees at the airport and downtown at the station. Winds from the west-northwest 10 to 20 miles per hour, and the Mississippi is rising 9.71 feet. More on that in just a moment. 70 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire. Northwest wind 14 gusting to 25. The Chippewa River also running high and rising a bit. All right, back to the Mississippi River. Here's the latest data. Wabasha, 11.72 inches, forecast to crest above flood stage and crest around 12.7 on June 11th. That would result in minor flooding. Winona at 10.2, forecast to crest right at flood stage around June 12th. The good news in La Crosse, 9.71. Our forecast flood stage has come down a little bit, or flood forecast crest, I should say, 11.7. That would be below flood stage. And McGregor, Prairie du Chien, forecast to crest around 14.9 or higher. June 14th and after. So these river forecasts can be rather changeable. They're partially based on forecast and future rainfall, and that can also always be tough to pinpoint exactly where the heaviest rain will fall. So just stay tuned if you have interest along the Mississippi River. All right, current temperatures, very pleasant 70 in Eau Claire, 73 in La Crosse, 75 in Boscobel, 74 in Prairie du Chien. Hoping to get the sensor fixed down in Viroqua. It's been out for a while. Dew points in the 40s, so that's in that pleasant to dry range, and that trend will continue this afternoon, and then they'll start to come up a little bit overnight tonight in advance of some rain showers. Winds generally from the northwest 10 to 20, gusting around 30 miles per hour in spots, so still breezy today, just not as windy as yesterday. Now those clouds and rain showers over the Dakotas and northern Nebraska, that's combined from a couple areas of low pressure that will translate east across the region overnight tonight into tomorrow morning and bring that chance of showers. So dry today. Clouds increase tonight, and you can see it's not until well after midnight any rain chances around here. Chance of showers into tomorrow morning through about lunchtime or so, and then mainly dry tomorrow afternoon, and also mainly dry into our Sunday. So plenty of dry time this weekend for those outdoor plans. Rain trackers showing the potential for maybe a quarter inch or less of rainfall. There could be some isolated totals a little bit higher if we see any thunderstorm activity overnight tonight, early tomorrow. Temperatures this afternoon a little bit warmer than yesterday, right around 78 in La Crosse, and you can pick out your favorite location out of our 65 here in our zone forecast fly-through. Pretty much everyone between about 72 and 78 degrees. So 78 in La Crosse, still a bit breezy this afternoon with a sunny to partly cloudy sky. Becoming cloudy tonight, chance of showers well after midnight, lows around 58, and a chance of showers tomorrow morning. Mainly dry though in the afternoon, and Sunday highs in the 70s. Also mainly dry Monday, 72. Chance of thunder showers Tuesday, 74. Isolated thunder showers possible late Wednesday or Wednesday night. Warmer and more humid for the second half of next week with highs in the lower to middle 80s. But overall, good news. More dry time than wet time over the next 8 days. Michael?
Perfect. Thanks, Bill. A legacy is coming to an end for the Wheel of Fortune host. After the break, we'll tell you where the show is heading. Stay with us. That's up next.
It's the summer sale at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. Get up to 30% off regular prices. This Leslie sofa is just $9.99, and this Spindrift dining set is $12.99. Get savings throughout the showroom during the summer sale at Home Furniture.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
I'm 82. 86.
90 years young.
Eric Hovde thinks people like us shouldn't be able to vote.
If you're in a nursing home, you only have 5-6 month life expectancy. Almost nobody in a nursing home is in a point to vote.
Son, I've served this country. I think I can handle a ballot.
What a jerk.
Eric Hovde, I'm fully aware of whom I'm voting for, and it won't be you.
Your adventure starts here at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. We've got something for everyone. Explore hundreds of miles of off-road fun. Cap off the night with the crew by spinning up even more excitement. Or slow it down and relax. Just the two of you. Your adventure awaits outdoors, indoors. Call or visit Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls today. Experience the difference. Trail Riders Package available.
Forget about scraping and painting, fretting and fixing, and enjoy the beauty and low maintenance of new siding, soffit, fascia, and gutters for your home. Seamless steel siding and vinyl siding in many colors. Enjoy outdoor living with a new deck and railing, with a pergola or patio cover for protection from rain or snow, or get protection from bugs and bad weather with a 3-season porch. Serving your neighbors for over 30 years, superior products, superior installation, at prices lower than most others. Invest wisely. The Board Store Home Improvements prompt free estimates.
During the summer patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts, get up to 40% off regular prices on porch and patio purchases, like this 6-piece patio dining set for just $18.89. Summer patio sale going on now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Celebrating 70 years, we're News 8 Now. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Half of one of the most famous duos on TV will say goodbye this evening as Pat Sajak takes his final spin on Wheel of Fortune. He's hosted the show for 41 years. Last year, he announced this would be his final season. The 77-year-old says he never thought the show would have such staying power.
People come up to us almost every day, sometimes in tears, saying, I used to watch the show with my grandmother, now I'm watching it with my kids, or my kids learned the alphabet from your show, or my mom came from the Philippines and learned to speak English. We didn't intend any of that, and yet we've become this sort of cohesive bond between people and generations and families and friends. That's been awfully gratifying.
Now he will hand the reins over to a decorated host in his own right, as Ryan Seacrest buzzes in for his turn at the wheel. But a senior entertainment writer at Variety says Sajak's storied career could be impossible to replicate.
This is just not the way that TV works anymore. You don't have a game show that is part of everybody's lives when they are a child, and then they are married, and then they are a parent, and then they are a grandparent. This is a total anomaly and really will help Pat go down in the record books.
Despite the very big shoes Ryan Seacrest will have to fill, he'll be guided by a steady hand. Vanna White, she's planning to stay on an extra year. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment and get 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Don't believe Tammy Baldwin's TV ads. Believe her record. Baldwin voted against $800 million for narcotic detection at our border. She voted against more Border Patrol agents, against tougher sentences for drug traffickers here illegally. No wonder overdose deaths have skyrocketed on Baldwin's watch, with cartel activity right here in Wisconsin. Two-faced Tammy, a hypocrite we can't trust. Fix Washington PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Life happens. When people hit bumps in the road, Family and Children's Center is here to help. FCC offers mental health support with 20 different programs. Support for hurts, heartaches, and hardships. Because life happens. Contact FCC Outpatient Therapy at fcconline.org.
I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you big time money on popcorn.
10-ounce Skinny Pop or 16-ounce Valley Popcorn, both $4.69 each.
Ay caramba, hot prices on popcorn.
Skinny Pop or Valley Popcorn, both $4.69.
Save big time money on your favorite popcorn.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee-owned.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment and get 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Celebrating 70 years. We're News 8 Now.
Again, it's a pleasant noon hour with temperatures in the 70 to 75 degree range. And we're going to see still fairly breezy conditions today. Northwest 10 to 20 gusting to 30, highs around 78. Chance of rain showers late tonight into tomorrow morning, 74 for the high. Mainly dry tomorrow afternoon and Sunday with a high of 78 on Sunday. Slight chance of thunder showers around next Tuesday.
We want to thank you so much for watching News 8 Now at noon. We'll see you at 5, 6, and 10. Have a great weekend, everyone.